Yo, what's going on guys? Vitality here, and welcome to day 10 of the solo survival series, recorded on the official ARK cluster. In the last episode, we went on a couple of raids, and we upgraded our base to tech. As you can see, I've got the tech replicator powered on in the background, and I've also got this tech generator up here as well. Another thing we did is we hatched a bunch of stego eggs, and as you can see, a lot of those stegos are almost fully grown. They're about 20% away, so they should be finished and ready to use by the end of this episode. I think I lost a couple of stego babies along the way, but I think they were like the low level ones that I couldn't be bothered to feed. I mean, can you blame me? I had about like 30 stegos up there. Only the strongest survived, and that's just how it goes. In today's episode, I would love to get into some fatter raids, because the bases we hit yesterday weren't that fat. I did raid a rat hole and a pretty well-known center cave, and both of them were pretty empty. I mean, they had a couple of cryos, but at this point in the wipe, we're a lot fatter than that. We can do a lot better, so I'm gonna head off and do my daily routine of scouting the center map, and if I don't find anything, I'm definitely heading to Ragnarok or some other map. So I feel like, you know, we've done so many raids on the center, and a lot of them have been pretty decent, but there's a whole world of opportunities out there. I don't think I'm going to find anything on the center map, to be honest. There's only like 1 or 2 people online, so I think the chances of me finding anything are quite slim. But I guess you never know. So, if you haven't already guys, make sure to leave a like, hit subscribe, turn on notifications, sit back, relax, and I hope you enjoy today's video. Let's get stuck into it. Ooh, oh my. Oh my god. Oh, okay. Would you guys believe me if I said I have found a base? The ARK gods don't want me raiding on any other map, it seems. I just seem to constantly be getting fed center bases to raid. Oh, this is Tribe of Boulevard. Damn, okay. I actually stole, a couple of episodes ago, I stole their stego line. I mean, I've PvP'd with them a couple of times, and I have been on the lookout for their base, but I just have not been able to find it until now. This is quite a popular center bear cave. It's got 2 entrances, but it's really difficult to get a good look at these entrances. Tribe of Boulevard is always online, but it looks like they've been offline for about 3 hours. I've seen about like 5 different people talking in chat that all belong to this one tribe, so they've definitely got a stacked base, and it's definitely going to be worth raiding. It's just whether or not I can raid it before they come online. I need to try though, like this could be fat. I just want to check the other entrance really quickly. Yeah, the other entrance is just down here. Okay, there's a heavy turret there. Look, I think it would be a lot harder to raid this base from going into this entrance. If they've got a turret wall back there, I'm just not going to be able to do much about it. Simply because I think it's like a crouch choke point down there. It might not be a crouch one, but I definitely can't fit a tame through there. But I'm fairly certain I can fit a trike through this entrance. Or at least a stego. I'm going to do that. I'm going to prep a fob. We're going to bring a stego over just to clear out this heavy turret that's outside the entrance. And then, yeah, we'll bring a couple of trikes. We'll bring the snow owl. Oh, I really want to raid this. I really want to. I'm just praying they don't come online, because otherwise it's going to be wraps. I've got a very fat kit on my body right now. I'm bringing like half a stack of rockets. I've got a bit of C4, a couple of trikes, stego, a couple of heavy turrets as well. I think that's everything I'm gonna need. Because this base is on my home server, it's very easy to just quickly come back and get something if I'm missing it. Honestly though, like, this base, I'm so sure it's gonna be fat. I've never been more sure of something in my life. Look, I'm wondering just how close we can place a cryo fridge, because the turrets in Plant Species X are just below me. Maybe I can place it up here? Nah, too close to enemy gate of... Oh no, we can. Ooh, okay. Alright, I can actually place a generator and a cryo fridge on this ledge, so we're definitely going to do that. I'm going to get my turrets placed as well. Alright, we should be able to clear out a lot of this plant species X with just one stego. This stego has a lot of HP as well, so I'm just going to run up to this and we'll see how we go. I'll get a rocket launcher out too. Okay, look. The heavies are doing a lot of damage. I think I might have miscalculated just how much heavy turrets do. But that's okay. We'll soak for a little bit and then we'll pull out when the stego gets low. Okay, I think we may have actually soaked a lot of the heavies with that. Can't be 100% sure, but I think I'm correct. Whilst we're doing that though, I just want to tell you about today's sponsor, Cinza Duos. It's an ARK Survival Ascended 2-man cluster with 20x harvesting rates and a $1,000 cluster alpha prize. It's got every map, including the brand new Valguero map, available to play on launch, and you can find all the information associated with it in the Discord below. I'll leave a link in the description if you're keen to check it out. It's wiping this weekend on the 18th of October, and I think it's going to be an absolutely crazy wipe. So if you've not got any plans this weekend, join the Discord link in the description, and with that being said, a massive thank you to them for sponsoring today's video. Alright, yeah, the turrets are well and truly out of ammo, so we just have to pick off the plant species X now. We've kind of just got to hit it from different angles, which is, you know, super annoying, but what can you do? It wouldn't be so difficult if there weren't so many trees in the way. Alright, we got another one. Okay, I got that plant species X. I think it's just that one there. Is that gone? I think it is. So I think we're safe to just kind of walk around here now. Alright, they've still been offline for over 3 hours. Oh. I didn't see that one, but we got it. Alright, how's this entrance looking? We've got a bit of plant species X, but no turrets in the initial entryway. I just got very bright. Alright, that's that dealt with. That's that dealt with too. We're on a bit of a roll. The storage boxes out here are empty. There's another plant species X here. Ouch. Can deal with that quite easily. Alright, there's even more plant species X. Alright, can I get a good look at this turret wall? Not really. I mean, I can get a small glimpse of it. We've got 2 heavy turrets there. Oh, 3, 4 heavy turrets. It does look fat back there. I mean, there's boss fight flags, so yeah, these guys have done the boss. Unfortunately, I don't think I can fit a stego in here, can I? I mean, maybe I could throw a stego out in here and walk it down? I don't know. It's tough to say. I'm gonna try and get the plant species X down there. It's kind of getting hit by turrets, so I don't know if I'll be able to. Can I throw a trike out in here? Yeah, I can. Okay. Let's see what we can do here. We'll see if we can soak a couple of heavies. Alright, we got 1 heavy turret on us there. Not doing a whole lot of damage. I mean, yeah, it's definitely going to be worth throwing out the mate boost. Alright, I'm throwing out my other female trike for the mate boost. Now we should soak a lot more here. Yeah, it's doing quite a lot of damage, but I think we are... Whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, the turret's actually shooting me here. How the hell did that happen? That's a concern. Don't know why I'm getting shot by those heavy turrets now when I wasn't before. Doesn't make a whole lot of sense. Okay, we've got an angle here that I'm not getting shot at. Alright, we're soaking that heavy turret on the left at the moment. It's doing a little bit of damage to us, but that's okay. Look guys, it sounds not ideal, but I think we've probably soaked everything we're going to be able to soak with the trike. So I think it might be time to try and throw out a stego in here. I don't know if a stego is going to fit though. Like it'll be close. I don't think it would oh man, I really don't know. All we can do is pray. I mean, surely there's enough room in here. Nah, you're having me on. Oh. It fits, but barely. I don't know if we're going to be able to, like, tank any turrets from this. But we've got to try. I mean, I don't even know what I'd try next. Maybe throwing, like, a turtle in? That could work, I suppose. Yeah, right. So, effectively, there's not a lot I can do with this stego. Alright, I think I need to head back to base and grab some turtles, because, yeah, this is not it right now. Alright, so I've just quickly ran back to base to grab some turtles, because, yeah, I'm not having much luck fitting anything else through this entrance. So we're just going to chuck a turtle in there. Pop a saddle on it, and then I think if I whip it down... I've got it on attacking target. So we are actually soaking a heavy at the moment. And it's not doing too much damage. I mean, it's doing a little bit, but not too bad. See if I can get this plant species X. Oh, we might have soaked another turret. I'm going to whistle back the turtle. Just for a little bit. I do want it to get in there a bit more, but I want it to get in there with the mate boost. Alright, we've got a... Oh man, I thought these turtles were mate boosted. But they're not. They're both males. Alright, I'm just whipping this turtle back down here again. Alright, I'm in a bit of a compromising position here. But we are soaking a heavy turret, which is the important thing. This turtle's taking it like a champ. Alright, we've soaked another heavy. Is that all the heavy turrets? It might be. Alright, there is one more heavy on that pillar there. I need to really try and bait out. Like, I want it to shoot me. Alright, yeah, that's perfect. That's hitting the turtle, not me. I wonder if I can shoot that Thyla from here. Maybe I'll just wait for this turret to soak. Feels good using the turtles to raid something. I don't think I've whipped these out for anything before. This might be the first turtle raid we've done all series. God damn, this turret has a lot of ammo. Are these the only turrets on the base though? I don't think I've soaked this one yet. Yeah, there's a couple of turrets back there. I doubt I've soaked these ones, but maybe I have, I don't know. Damn, they really did just put all their ammo in this one heavy turret. What the fuck? Alright, this is getting a bit ridiculous. I've been soaking this heavy turret for like almost 10 minutes. And the turtle's doing great. It's not taking much damage at all. But this turret must be capped because, yeah. It's shot us like a billion times. Alright, we're gonna pull I'm pulling the turtle out of this just because it's getting a little bit low. Definitely gonna send it right back in there once it's healed up though. It did such an impressive amount of soaking. Oh my god, I think that heavy turret is finally out of ammo. But I don't think that's the end of the heavy turrets, unfortunately. I still think there's a couple more. I'm kind of hoping I can just sort of sit back here and shoot these pyromanes, which I think I can do. Yeah, that's perfect. Alright. Alright, the second pyromane is down. Unfortunately, I'm out of shotgun ammo, but that is okay. I think it's definitely time to pull this turtle out of harm's way. And I might try and take out that plant species X that's over there. I don't know if this rocket's going to get shot by anything. It probably will. Nah, it didn't. Alright, I'm going to pull this turtle all the way up here. It's definitely done enough. I'm gonna see how close we can get without getting shot. Wonder if we can send a rocket at that plant species X to the right there. Oh! Okay, we did let the Thyla free, but it has gotten stuck here, so that's okay. I think I can kill it fairly easily with this pyromane. We're tanking a bit of plant species X, but that's okay. Alright, nice. I think it's probably time to get the Stego back on the job. Because I'm pretty certain I could walk a Stego into that entrance if we get it past this choke point. Alright lads, I've finally placed a cryo fridge close enough to this base that I think I'm going to be able to throw my Stego out into it. I had to destroy so much spam out here, like so many hidden stone pillars. It really did my head in, but thankfully we've managed to do it. So yeah, I think the plan now is I'm just going to throw my high level Stego into the base, and I'm going to switch out its saddle with this really good one. Hell yeah. What a good feeling. I can't really see what's going on, but I am just going to try and like rocket an opening here. Alright, I think I can walk in now. I think we got that heavy turret. Alright, we're literally just dropping everything right now. Just gonna deal with this RG. That's being a little bit of a pain. Alright, that's the RG dealt with. We need to destroy this plant species X. It's pretty much the only thing standing in our way right now. I mean, there's another turret up there as well, but this plant species X is the main thing. I think that's all the turret soaked. It's really hard to see. But if it is, I'm just gonna try and run in here and destroy as much Plant Species X as I can. Because I still have quite a bit of health. Man, this is gonna be a race against time. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do it, but I'm gonna try. So much Plant Species X. Come on! That's that destroyed? I reckon I can get these 3 here. Oh, there's a Pyromain on me. Not good. Not good. Alright. Not good. I'm just gonna try and back out of here. And we'll have to, like, lure the Pyromain into this room and kill it that way. Because, yeah. At least we soaked all the turrets and we pretty much cleared out this whole room. It's just the stuff up there. But yeah, once this Pyromain's dead, we can just walk up the stairs and deal with that. Alright, I think it's stuck on that pillar. Who knows for how much longer. Okay, that Pyromain's dead. I'm gonna make a break for the stairs. We still have half our HP, and we're only getting shot by Plant Species X, so we should be okay. It's just going to be a slow process, and we're probably going to destroy a lot of their structures up there just by swinging our tail, but it's got to be done. Alright, we're climbing steadily. Let's get these 2. They're gone. We're destroying a couple of things here that I would rather, you know, keep intact, but it is what it is. Destroying their fabricators. I think it's just that Plant Species X over there. My god, we're so close. Are these vaults? I really can't tell. Oh, hang on. We've stopped getting shot. What's happened? We LOSing it behind the flags. Damn, this is my first look at the base. Yeah, okay, those... Okay, I just need to get up there and finish this. We can do this. This Plant Species X is the last line of defense. There's so many, like, character bodies around here. One more! Oh, I mean, there's Pyromains behind that gate, but that's a problem for future me. We've done it! Woo! What a raid! Holy, okay. Now it's time to secure this bad boy. Now, I spent a lot of C4 and rockets clearing spam out the front, so I've only got 4 C4 on me. But fingers crossed, they've got a bit more C4 kind of lying about. This is a lot of meat. Alright, we killed one of them. Can I... Okay, I can't really swing around this corner to get that bed. Man, they got wyverns down there and everything. But I think I can LOS behind this vending machine. Yeah, I can. New base 7. 7 beds. Alright, well, we got one of them. Bunch of kibble in there. I mean, I am super keen to check out what some of these bags have got, but like, yeah, as I said, guys, I just really need to get these beds first up. First and foremost, we'll kill this guy. %400 damage sword. That'll kill anyone. Alright, these are all pin-coded. Yep. These are all pin-coded. Refrigerator, med brews, bunch of prime meat. Couple of eggs here. Whatever that is, Pyromain embryo, okay. Preserving bin. Preserving bin. What's in here? Augment station, not a lot. Smithy, a little bit of flak BP, some gunpowder. Quite a few BPs in that one. but nothing crazy. Upgrade station, nothing wild. Salvage station, nothing wild. Fabricator? They've definitely got element. I mean, they've got a Broodmother trophy and they had the flags and whatnot, so I'm guessing they keep that in their vaults. What's this? Coffin? Someone's sleeping in the coffin? Damn, this guy's got some insane flak. What the hell? Alright, I'm pretty sure you can spawn out of coffins, so I want to make sure I get this. Alright, there are more defenses down there, but are there any more beds? Because to me, that just looks like a turret wall. And that's the Jenny powering it all. I'm guessing there's a bunch of beds and characters in here. We're gonna have to let these pyromanes out. What's the best way to deal with this? Probably just bowlering them, right? Let's get some med brews here. Where are these pyromanes at? Are they all stuck? Low key, they might be stuck. I really want to get those beds down there. Man, there's 3 characters in there right now. That is actually wild. These guys had such a stacked tribe, it's not even funny. I've killed so many pyromanes today, I've definitely had enough of it. I'm gonna bowler this pyromane and try and hit it from the back like this. We do a lot more damage to it this way. 600, 500, 400, 400, 300, 300, 200, 100, 100. It's dead! Alright. Let's go and kill these last remaining guys. I mean, they're already kind of dying to these pyromanes, but yeah. Oh, this guy had a adolescent wyvern on him. Interesting. Need to be careful I don't overcap myself on flak. Let's get these beds. This guy's dead as well. North side, interesting. Let's kill this guy. There's a guy under here as well. Man, this tribe was ginormous. Absolutely ginormous. Right, I'm gonna have to use a rocket launcher for this bunk bed over here. Just dropped half the base. Whoops. Whoopsie daisy. Damn, there's a kid in here. Damn, there's so much flak in here. Oh, my buddy Stego's dying to Drakelings. It's not on. Oh, I need to get that sleeping bag over there. Let's just get this sleeping bag really quickly. Nice. What's in here? Food? Interesting. Air conditioners. Indie Forge. I'm really curious to know what's in those vaults and in those cryo fridges. But yeah, as I said, guys, we are just kind of trying to secure this raid. Is 3C4 enough to destroy a vault under cave damage? Because I really need more C4, and they've got a vault here labeled raid. So I might just put this C4 on this and hope that it blows it. Nah, I think I needed like... Oh jeez. I needed a lot more than that. I only needed a couple more really. Damn, okay, well we're gonna have to go back to base, which I really wanted to avoid. But maybe it's a good thing. We can do kind of 2 trips that way. I guess I'll take the RG eggs and the pyromane embryo. Man, so many broths and whatnot. You'll love to see that. Alright, let's rush back to base. Let's make some C4. And then let's just wipe this off the face of the earth. Alright lads, I'm back from my base for hopefully the last time. I think we've got enough C4 to get everything that I want. You might be thinking, oh, 10 C4 is not going to be enough. But yeah, these vaults, a lot of these vaults are going to drop with this next C4. Okay, maybe it's the one after that. Yeah, there we go. That's 2 vaults down. Miscellaneous 72 elements. It's on our home server too. Hell yeah. That's profit. We can actually use that element. That is so good. I'm sick to death of crafting Ellie dust into elements, so yeah, that's elite. should just be one more C4 on this vault to get that vault. Hopefully they've got more C4 in here. What are we talking? What do we got? Bunch of C4 debts. 18 C4? God damn. Couple of auto turrets. Bunch of ammo. Damn, okay. Some stego saddles. Alright, these cry fridges are gonna be fat. Mark my words. Alright, 29 C4. I think it's like 5 or 6 C4 for a cry fridge, so yeah, we'll get that. Check this last bag, just basic resources, nothing crazy. Oh damn, okay. These cry fridges might only need like 2 more C4. I did bring my my RG just because, yeah, I knew I'd need to carry a bunch of stuff out. Alright, come on. 3 bags, that's what I like to see. Let's check the first one. 1 cryopod. Not a good start. 2 cryopods. An even worse start. Oh my god, what? Hell nah, that can't be the case. What's going on here? These guys definitely have to have more tames than that. Without a doubt. I gotta be missing something. I mean, this Meguana is raising baby Rexes right now. But like, where are these Rexes' parents? You know what I mean? Like, where are the... I don't get it. I mean, there's a cry fridge here, maybe, that could explain it. There is a bag. Ooh, it does explain it. It's a stacked cryo fridge. Oh my word. We got a mammoth, we got direwolves, parasaur, Doedicurus, terrorbird, trike, RGs, what is this, a mostrops? Okay, we do have parasas, but they don't look that good. So many stegos, but these don't look that good either. Bison, RGs, Diploculus, Parasa, Asoka, 26,000 HP Parasa, okay, Quetzal, Procoptodon, Wyvern, Pyromanes. Jesus, we got some decent turtles. Wyvern, decent Daedon, you love to see it. Yudi, okay. High level Spino, high level Wyverns, decent Rexes. God damn, I mean, it just goes on and on and on. 120 cryos, my god, what a fat raid. Alright, I am gonna pull out my RG here because I want to try and take out as much of this as I can. Can I throw it out here? Yeah, I can, nice. Alright, let's stock up on everything. Let's take the saddle off of that. Alright guys, oh, I was about to say I've just about delivered 120 cryos safely to the rat hole, but I have just run out of stamina. Can't quite say that just yet, unfortunately. But yeah, 120 cryos, 73 element. God damn. After managing to get all of the loot from that raid back to base safely, I went to sleep because it was getting pretty late in the day, but I could never have imagined what I was going to wake up to. Because not only did Terra Rover return, they returned with a vengeance. Hello? Yo. Ah! Yo! Someone just threw a turtle into my base. I'm not even capping. Uh-oh. Who the hell is this? Pet Rover, he's back. I knew he would be too. Damn, these guys are setting up a fob outside of here. Alright, there's 2 of them online. Okay. We need to play this smart, guys. We need to play this smart. I'm going to turn some of these turrets into only survivors. Oh, some of them are already soaked. Damn, how long have these guys been here for? It looks like they're kind of trying to knock me out. But 2 can play at that game. Damn, they got a fob up here too. Okay. Okay. Alright, I got one down there in the entryway. I don't think I got them though. No, that guy's crouched scouting the spot. Damn, these guys have been throwing in quite a few turtles, which is not good. Not good at all. Damn, I mean, their teams are dying pretty quickly in here. You've got to say. Oh man, this is not good. They are going to soak me like this if this keeps up. I'm trying to turn my turrets to only survivors, but the damage has already kind of been done. Yeah, a lot of these are in fact soaked. I can't really aim my poison grenades far enough down that hole to knock them out. Let's try and spread out some of this ammo. Oh jeez. Oh jeez. Why are these turrets still shooting? It's just an auto, that's okay. We got the pyromanes dealing with the turtle at the moment. They should kind of like tear through that. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Surely he doesn't get on it. Surely he's not that stupid. Oh no, they've actually knocked me out too. That's not good. Oh, we did kill someone. We did kill someone. Oh god. Oh god. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Man, this is hectic right now. We did kill someone. I don't know where his body went. I really need my pyromanes to deal with this stego. And I'll deal with this pyromane. Come on. It's almost dead. Okay, we killed a pyromane. Where was this guy's body? Oh, man. I'm really getting stuck by a fucking stegosaurus right now. Can you just piss off? I have no idea where I killed this guy. No idea where he ran off to. Alright, this stego dies there. He must have got his body back somehow, like he must not have fallen too far in. Unless there's like some loot on the pyromanes or something, but that doesn't seem to be the case. Can't believe I'm doing a base defense right now, man. There's like a party I've got to go to in like a couple of hours. It could not have come at a worse time. All these stegos are babies. Alright, I've changed all these turrets over to only survivors, I believe. Almost all of them. So look, if they're going to want to soak, they're going to have to ride a stego in here, which will be a death sentence for them, because I'm ready with poison grenades. Alright, I don't actually know where they're at, so they might have left, but their fob is still here, so I need to clear that as quickly as I can in case they do come back. Alright, I'm gonna pop beer. Can't really see with beer on right now, but that's okay. I think I can get to this Jenny without getting shot. Alright, generator's down. We can finally walk outside of our base. Alright, I need to go and clear these foundations ASAP, get my own turrets out here. This is an interesting Griffin skin. I definitely got this from a raid. I think these guys definitely left because they realized once I put all the turrets on only survivors and I was online, there wasn't a whole lot they could actually do. Because if they'd tried to run in there on a stego, I would have just like narcoed them off with a narc nade or a plant species Z. So Yeah, they're definitely going to come back though, that's the only thing. All I can really do is clear out the spam, put a couple of turrets out the front and hope that's enough. There was never a doubt in my mind that they were going to come back, I just didn't expect them to come back in the way that they did. They did end up raiding me with the help of a Chinese tribe, Tribe of MVP. Tribe of MVP was cheating on the cluster and all throughout wipe. It was pretty bad, they were notoriously known for aimbotting, ESPing, and many of my friends that were playing on the cluster ended up getting wiped by Tribe of MVP. So when I saw they had allied with Tribe of Terra Rover, I knew it was the end. They dropped a pretty insane fob. As you can see, there's like 50 tech turrets outside of my rat hole's entrance, and there was really no coming back from it. They were just sitting outside throwing hundreds of tech grenades into the entrance, and there wasn't a whole lot I could do. Now before you say, well, how do you know they were cheating? I've got this clip here, which was the only clip I ended up recording, and it looks like they're using an AK to try and hit my helmet through the wall. They're hitting some pretty direct shots from an angle that they weren't even shooting from, so yeah, I don't know how to explain this clip. There's also this clip here of them using a Zeppelin and strapping C4 onto dead bodies and then meshing them through the wall, just to do some damage to like turrets and whatnot. So yeah, as you can see, some very dirty tactics. But at the end of the day, guys, you know, it is what it is. You're always going to run into cheaters while you're playing ARK. It gives me quite a lot of comfort knowing that Terra Rover couldn't raid me on their own and they had to get the help of the Chinese cheaters. In my eyes, that's a win, no matter what way you look at it. So at this point in the wipe, there was less than a week to go, and I kind of just thought, you know what, I'm just going to let them take the base. I'm not going to bother, you know, repairing my turrets. So with a heavy heart, this is where I say that the solo series does come to an end, which is a shame because I think we achieved something pretty great. I don't want to sound all corny, I don't want to sound all cringe, but yeah, it's been amazing getting all the way to day 10 as a solo on official. That's just like unheard of. To get tech, to get to the point where I made it, it's just unbelievable to me. This is the longest ARK series I've ever made on my channel, and I can't thank you all enough for the support that you've shown to it. For all the people that have been watching since the very first episode, I just want to say a massive thank you to making it all the way here. It truly means the world to me, and without all of your support, I wouldn't be able to make it happen. I want to keep making solo ARK content, and I want to keep having fun. And I definitely plan to do that in the future, so for the final time in this series, if you haven't already, make sure to leave a like, hit subscribe, turn on notifications, and thank you so much for watching the series. See you in the next one.